Hi there. I decided to showcase my favorite mods for CUD because if you're anything like me and you're just starting out with CUD, the idea of mods can seem pretty intimidating. Why change a game you are still learning about, right? Well, I'll tell you why. Yes, there are some mods focused on adding content and changing the experience of CUD, but there are also some mods which subtly tweak things here and there, adding only quality of life features. Here are 6 mods I would never play CUD without, and you can even install them without harming your current playthrough. First off, I'm going to talk about 2 mods because they really go together. Hunter Z's Bulk Map Pin Toggle mod and Colored Map Pins mod. While playing CUD, you tend to accumulate a lot of locations in your journal and map, and it can be a huge pain in the butt to organize or parse them out. Where have you been? Which place is new? Where's the historic location you wanted to go to? It's a mess. Hunter Z Bulk Toggle does a lot of the legwork of figuring out where to go next, and also know where you've already been by letting you just switch on the relevant map pins. Add on top the colored map pins, now you can actually tell the pins apart, allowing you to maybe make a plan. Second is a really simple but amazing quality of life mod, Auto Scrap. You will always find yourself in the situation where you pick up 13 strange tubes, whatever those are, stop whatever you're doing, scrap all of your tubes, and then die to a basilisk. But with the Auto Scrap mod, you can set certain items to be automatically scrapped, so now you can take a couple of shots at the basilisk before they kill you. Next is the Unencumbered mod, which helps a lot with inventory management. Find yourself over-encumbered, hit your selected hotkey, and Unencumbered will go through your least valuable items and ask you what to do with them. You can mark stuff to keep or even interact with them on the spot in case you discover you have an unexamined artifact, like a strange tubes. This mod really helps me make the difficult decisions about what to leave behind. I know if it's asking me what to do with fresh water, I probably need to recoil out. Next is the Suppress Scavenging Prompts mod. This one is pretty self-explained. If you scavenge in trash, you tend to get a lot of prompts about discovering this piece of junk or that chunk of trash, and this mod just stops that. Don't worry, the information isn't hidden. It's in your log if you really need to know. Another Hunter Z mod, the Dynamic Background Color mod. This one is pretty subtle, but I honestly love the dribble of atmosphere it adds to CUD. I also find it can serve as a warning to me slightly of the impending nighttime, which I wouldn't consider exploitative because of how inherently immersive CUD is in the first place. Not that I'm paying attention anyways. Last but certainly not least, CUD UX. This one is a marvel and absolutely a must install in my opinion. This mod adds a slew of interface, organization, and quality of life features, which cut out quite a bit of fat in CUD. Let's go through it. Just for starters, this mod makes starting a new game a little easier by cleaning up the build library. You can see details and stats for your builds and make a better choice about your next game. This also makes playing community-made builds a little more accessible if you can't remember which burrow or build is your favorite. Also added to character creation is the ability to change your character tile, so you can make the fungus playthrough really immersive. This mod cleans up your inventory a lot, opting for tabs over all your items on one list. I think they did a good job prioritizing what items get their own tab. Everything looks organized, and this cuts out quite a bit of scrolling. If the Unencumbered mod doesn't work out for you, this mod allows you to look at items by their water weight. One could definitely make the claim this gives the player an advantage, but you can turn it off very easily. You can cut out even more scrolling by setting certain categories to be shuffled off to the other tab, in case you aren't planning on using a bow anytime soon, or if you're running a mutant character and came into a cache of implants. This mod also cleans up your abilities page a little, showing you ability descriptions as well as how your willpower is affecting your cooldowns. The trade screen has also been improved, allowing you to close categories for items, reducing your need to scroll quite a bit. Speaking of trading, you can now ask vendors when they will restock in case you have a ton of water burning a hole in your pocket. One of my favorite quality of life features is the ability to ask people where the quest giver is in a random village. This is such a simple and helpful feature, and worth this mod alone. No more searching for hours for the spider plant that wants me to inspect a manure patch. Another favorite feature of mine is the ability to mark a legendary character in my journal. I do this anyways, so having a button do it for me is really nice. And another feature I can't play CUD without now is the ability to set an item not to be picked up. Nothing more frustrating than dropping 10 ape pelts, only for my character to pick them up again. Dang, I really hope this guy doesn't get slogged. He's gonna wish he had that yuck wheat. Lastly, this mod cleans up the cooking interface and vaguely shows you what the ingredients are going to do. If this one concerns you, don't worry. It's not the same as the wiki. It just tells you the same hint that is in the food's description, but laid out at a time when you actually might use that information. This feature makes a huge difference for me, and has actually made me more prone to dabbling in the cooking mechanic and experimenting. This feature alone would make a good mod, as would all of the features of this mod. I applaud the creators of CUDX for making such a great pack of features, which only enhance CUD without interfering with the gameplay in any way. That's serious dedication. An honorable mention to Kalen's tutorial mod, which I will be showcasing in my tutorial series. If you're just beginning your CUD journey, definitely give that mod a subscribe, as it does a lot to bridge the gap from noob to novice. So that about does it for my favorite mods for Caves of Qud. If I missed one that you think belongs on the must-install list, let me know. And this is a new format for me, so feedback and criticism is welcome. Consider hitting the like button and subscribing if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.